Shalom, shalom. Call Haloyim, La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. All right, that's all praise to the Heavenly Father. His true name is Yahweh. All right, in the name of his only begotten Son, his true name is Yahweh Shai. In the name of the Holy Spirit, the Rachak Wadash. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone Haruel. Salutations to you fellow laborers out there doing the work in truth and in sincerity. All right, shalom also to the Akwaf that believe as well. All right, shalom also to you Israelites that scattered abroad across this globe that are among the heathen, even the ones that look like the heathen. All right, to all of the household of faith, I'll say shalom, all right, which is the elect of the nation of Israel, which is the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American people. All right, fair use, fair use. I'm gonna play this clip and I'm gonna get straight to it. And the title of this video is "She That Is My Enemy." Okay, so fair use, fair use. Courtesy of JR Wisdom. Let's dive right into it.
I want people to get up and get out the house and go put money into a day where y'all don't even value mothers. Y'all don't value them. Y'all treat them like there's no resources. They don't give a. You go to work and your kid gets sick and now you can't go back to work. Who came up with?
And as you can see, she's breaking down because a lot of you women are proud, man. A lot of you women are proud, and you have turned your back on the very men that you need, the very men that you was with. As far as each of you women out there that's going through the same things that she's going through. You had a man in your life that worked and took care of you at some capacity at some point in your life, but you've been made to think that you're better than the man that lay with you, okay, at night, all right, or that's in a relationship with you. So you leave them thinking you can find better, all right, and now you're doing it on your own, and now you see how hard it is, okay. And I entitled this video "She That Is My Enemy." All right. And matter of fact, before I read this in Proverbs, let's get that. She that is my enemy. All right, let's go to the book of Micah. Because this is what's going on. The Lord is causing shame, I'm talking about to be upon you women, man. Here it is. You women start with the so-called black woman, which is the head tribe women, the Judite women of Judah. All right. Again, the so-called black woman, you have set the trends for the rest of the tribes, okay? On down to the rest of the tribes, you set this trend of thinking you can do better without the man that you lying down having kids with. All right. And this is going to be a thing that's going to get you destroyed ultimately. All right, especially during the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay. Which is a time of trouble for our people. All right. Micah 7:10, it says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. And it says, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. Okay. So that's why this woman is bawling. See, shame, okay? Shame is all over her face, man. You see, she got those eyelids on, that weave, everything. She looked still attractive, to a degree, if she took it all of it off, but you can tell that she's all made up. All right, thinking she's, a baddie, probably left for a man. Thought she could find, greener grass on the other side. Now look at her, okay? Because why? She done more than likely tore down her own household. Okay. And a lot of you women out there doing that, man. You so-called black, Latino, Native American women, you're tearing down your own households. All right. And you wonder why Israelite men, all right, so-called black, Latino, Native American men, we go out and get other, women of other, ethnicities, all right, or nations, if you will. All right, because you out of order, man. Okay, you just out. The Israelite woman is out of order. All right, start with the so-called black woman. All right, so this is Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 1. All right, it says, "Every wise woman buildeth her house." Right, because you know a woman that's wise, all right, and that's really through a man that's wise. She have a man of understanding. She will learn how to be in order, how to guide the house while her husband is out gathering resources. All right, today you would say working. All right, out on the job, right? But most of you women don't know how to keep house. Okay, you don't know how to keep house. You don't know how to be a joyful mother of children. Let's go to Psalms 113 real quick. I'll come back there. All right, this is Psalms 113 and 9. It says, He maketh the barren woman to keep house and to be a joyful mother of children. All right, praise ye the Lord. So in this case, she had a child. All right, so why not stay with the child's father? All right, she's proud. She's proud. Like I said, thinking she can get another guy to take care of her and this child she made with another man. And it's hard to be, being a stepdad, to another man's child. It's not meant for that. Or at least that man die. But in this society, women leave the man that they having these kids with, and thinking some other man just gonna automatically take care of them. All right, and that's not how it works. You got some simps out there that willingly do it. Now every guy ain't a simp. Don't get me wrong, because guys are, we got men in the Lord even that dealt with a woman that have kids, but it's that man's discretion that whether he gonna take on that responsibility or not. But more than likely, it's not likely that he will take on that role of playing stepdad to kids that's not his. All right, with good reason. So it says, every wise woman builded her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. Right, because a foolish woman, all right, will go against her man, which is the authority, all right, and tear down her own house. See? You run your man off, then what you left with? Excuse me, you're left with chaos. You're left with chaos. You're left with, these crocodile tears, and no one's gonna feel sorry for you. You know what I'm talking about? Nobody's gonna feel sorry for you because why? You had your, you had your, spouse that you should have stayed with. All right, but for some reason, you thought that you was better than. All right, now it's a precept I'm gonna grab real quick. All right, it says about a woman, right? Okay, good. I typed it in. I thought I did. So this is the book of Sirach 36. Okay, Sirach 36 and verse 24. It says, "He that getteth a wife." Okay, and what's the word wife mean? The word wife, when you go into the online dictionary. Let's see, can I get the word wife? Let's look it up. Okay. It says the word wife. It says woman, female. All right. Let's see here. Because it should have just said straight up. A female servant. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go to Google. Female servant. All right, because let's see, female servant. or maid servant. A female domestic servant, all right? And you go into the synonyms, it says housekeeper, maid, handmaid. Let's see. Even here's a scripture, about a wife and maid servant. But you go to the word woman, it usually would say a female servant, because that's exactly what a woman is. Okay, an adult female human being. Let's see. The words, change up on these, platforms. So, it says a female partner in marriage. Look at this going off. A husband and wife is not equal. Okay. Notice it says a woman. All right. Wife is the same thing as a woman. Lady, spouse, bride, right? Housewife, housekeeper. Okay. A woman's supposed to, be a keeper at home. Let's get that. Okay. Let's go here. Let's see. A woman's supposed to be, at home, taking care of home, and that's the children, that's the children, and even the duties of home, as far as cooking and cleaning. Let's see, in fact, this particular precept, I'll just grab this one, real quick. It's 1 Peter 3:1, and it reads, likewise, you wives, be in subjection to your own husbands. See? So a woman, all right, is supposed to be under subjection to her own husband. Okay. Now you read the NLT, which is the New Living Translation. It says wives, right? And even on the KJV, it says godly living, right? So on the NLT, it says, in the same way, you wives must accept the authority of your husbands. Then it says, then even if some refuse to obey the good news, your godly lives will speak to them without any words. All right. So basically, a woman's supposed to be, under her man's authority. All right. And what it says that, a woman should not usurp authority, all right, over a man. But in this society, they're given that authority, Back in KJV, it says, likewise, you wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may, without the word, be won by the conversation of the wives. So you're supposed to be in subjection, okay? You're not supposed to usurp authority over your man. And in this world, we've seen what? Women can pass a man, all right? Let me see, can I find that real quick? All right, a woman have compassed a man, and she actually thinks that that's her natural role, And and like this woman in this video, she found out that that's not her natural role, and she's breaking down. You see, Jeremiah 31:22, it says, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. See? And what you have, women in this world given rights, given liberty to gather abroad, and they have destroyed themselves through much liberty. See? That's what's to happen. Okay? Because you're supposed to be at home helping your husband. All right, keep order while he's gone getting the resources. Again, going on the job to work in today's society, right? That's how men gather our resources, by working, you know. So it says back here in Sirach 36 and 24, he that getteth a wife begetteth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. And a lot of times you find out is you women out there not being a pillar of rest to a man. See? Because you're a man's possession. Okay, what is possession? Well, let's look it up. You know, this is why we look up words, man, to know what words mean. All right, a possession, right? Possession. From the online etymology, it says possession, act or fact of holding, occupying, or owning. Okay, really, a woman is a man's property, man, and you don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. Okay, it's the truth, and you don't want to hear it because why? You think that because Esau have given you the liberty that you have, okay, that you're gonna make it and survive and do well out here. But what's going on? The Lord has backfired it on you. It's a good thing to see, man. Okay, this is I'll read a couple of these right here. Sirach 25 and 25, it says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather broad. All right. And what to happen? Esau gave you women liberty, which is freedom to gather broad and to be straight up harlots, man. And you wonder why your mental is unstable, because you have these different spirits and personalities of these different men you're laid with, all right, on you, which has made your mind become bipolar. See, because a woman takes on a man's personality and spirit, all right, when she lie with him. That's why it wasn't meant for women to be with these multiple men, you know. But hey, this is the world we live in, man. Okay, it says and like I said, you can look at this woman right here, man, and I'm not making fun of her. I mean, even though it may be funny, it is what it is, man. You know, it's the truth. She got eyelids. Hold on, let's go back. She got eyelids, weave on. And what does scripture say about eyelids? Let's get it. Sirach 26 and 9, it says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. And she looks really haughty. Okay? Look at the eyelids. Eyelids is an accessory that harlots, all right, make themselves up with. All right, weave, eyelashes, makeup, you know, all the cuticles, you know, whatever. And they walk around with this haughty spirit. See? They walk around with this haughty spirit thinking they above a man. Okay? Because why? Esau, Edom, which is the wicked, all right? That old serpent still beguiling Eve to this very day. All right, this is haughty. It says on the etymology online, it says haughty, proud, and disdainful. All right, a redundant extension, right? High in one's own estimation. All right, haughty, arrogant, presumptuous. And this is how you women carry on, man. Matter of fact, let's see, can I get that real quick in Isaiah? All right, Isaiah 3 and 16 says, moreover, the Lord said, all right, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, all right, walking and missing as they go and making a tinkling with their feet. See? So because you daughters of Zion are haughty, all right, which, you know, I just showed you what the word haughty means. It means proud. All right, you walk around with all this pride, and you know, pride is hateful. Pride is hateful between the Most High men. So, you know, you walk around with this pride for what? All right. You walk around with this pride, like it's going to profit you any. All right. And they haven't profit you, anything at all. Besides, failure. You only gain failure in life. All right, because you're not in your natural role. Okay. Which is what guiding the house and nourishing up children, man. Okay. It says, moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and that starts with what? The so-called black. That's really the so-called black woman. All right. Like I said, start with the women of Judah because Judah is the head tribe, okay, which is the so-called Negro woman. It says, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, proud, and walk with stretched forth necks and one-time eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts. All right, and the Lord is really going to expose you, women. Okay, when you read down, all right, it goes into the way a woman used to be. All right, how she used to be dressed up. But I'm gonna jump down to 24 right to the point. It says, and it should come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there should be stink. A woman usually would smell good, but now, you you meet a woman and you date her for a little while, however it may be. But when you go in to pop her, she usually don't smell as pleasant. And you got to find yourself turning around, walking out the, room and going about your business because why? These women are just unclean, man. These women are unclean, man. A lot of you Latin women following the same steps as your sisters of the Southern Kingdom. There's no difference, man. It says, and it should come to pass that instead of a sweet smell, there should be stink, and instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of a well-set hair, baldness. All right, and that's why she got on weave. See, a woman's hair was long back in the ancient world. So-called black woman's hair, it was long, but now because of this curse I'm reading, all right, which the damn Amalekites try to, they cut their hair off to try to fit this curse, but this curse only fits the so-called black woman, all right, but she don't have that long hair anymore. Okay, like you go in the scriptures and you read about Mary that washed the Lord's feet, or anointed his feet, all right, using her hair. See, that's how long the hair used to be, man. But now look at her; she got weave in it, And so because the Lord set baldness upon her head, man. It says instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth and burning instead of beauty. Okay, because why? The curses, man. Curses have overtaken you women out there, man. This is 1 Corinthians 11, and let's go to I'll start at 3 and I'm gonna jump down. All right, First Corinthians 11:3 says, "But I will have you know that the head of every man is Yahweh Shai, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Yahweh Shai is the Most High." So there's an order, right? And we're ahead of you women out there, man. I'm talking about you women out there just out of order. All right, you belong beneath a man in your proper order. All right, being ruled over, like it says in what's that, Genesis? Okay, it says that he shall rule over thee. After the Eve committed the sin in the garden. All right, what he says is thy husband shall rule over thee, right? Let's go right to the point. Genesis 3:16. Until the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow in thy conception, which is what? Giving birth, right? In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and they do it to this day. No matter how much epidural they put in them. All right, they still feel that labor pain. It says, in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. All right? Point blank, period, man. All right, you don't got to break that down. That's self-explanatory. See? So let's go down here. I'm going to jump down. Well, let's go to verse 7. It says, for a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and the glory of the Most High. But the woman is the glory of the man. So, men, desire, there's a lot of men that desire to have a wife, a wife or wives, plural. Okay. But they out of order. They don't want to get in line. They don't get in order. So now, you got a lot of women in society today that's single. All right. You let Beyonce sing, sing that song to you, all the single ladies, and now you're really single and you feel the pressures of being single. All right. Even more so single mothers, It says, verse 8, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. See? We're ahead of you, right? Verse 9, neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. Yeah, he was created to be our helpmate. All right. To be under our rule and authority. All right, for us to have dominion over you. And the Lord told Adam what? He'll have dominion over every living thing, man. That includes you women, man. Dominion is to rule over. All right, to have in possession, right? Shalaki. I don't know why it's popping up on my screen. I pushed it not disturb. Thought I did at least. So move along. All right, you women was created for us. All right. Verse 10 says, for this cause ought the woman to have power on her head because of the angels. All right. So basically, all right, you women are under our authority, man. That's the bottom line. And see, you're going to learn why you should have been under a man's authority when Jacob's time of trouble is upon you. Because why? Jacob's time of trouble is going to really maul you women down, man. Okay, because why? A man is your protection. See? Go to Isaiah 32. It says what? Isaiah 32 and 2. It says, and the man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and the covert from the tempest. All right. As rivers of water in the dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in the weary land. Okay. So, hey, we're the protection for you. A lot of you don't have no man. Right. But in the day of trouble, which is the time of trouble, all right, Jacob's time of trouble to be exact, you're going to wish you had a man quickly, because there's going to be a lot of hell going on. And the scriptures say what? Women going to be getting ravished out here in this world, man. That's what happens, man, when chaos erupts. All right, you don't have that protection, which is the man. A woman can't defend herself. The scriptures call women and children booty, which is what? Spoils. See? So, you're going to see in that day that you should have had a man. And the ones of you that don't, hey, well, there's going to be a lot of sad singing out here. All right. Let's go here. This is the book of Isaiah 13, verse 16. And this is going to happen in the time of Jacob's trouble because why? Right here in Babylon, all right, it says prophecies about Babylon, which we know what Babylon is. All right, hey, America's Babylon. That's like a common thing to know these days. Okay. Let's go to verse 16, Isaiah 13 and 16. It says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. All right. And you see the NLT. You see it. All right. This is going to happen. All right. Because why? Women and children are spoiled. All right. And the scriptures call it booty. Okay. Let's look at the word booty. All right. See here. We go to Numbers 31 and 32. Okay. So the word booty. Malak, Malakwa, Malakwawak, Malakwawak. It says booty, prey. It says, go down to the Strong's. All right, you see it says spoil. Okay, spoil. Let's web search that, spoil. All right, to damage seriously, it says ruin. Okay. It's another word for spoil. Booty says spoil or booty, loot, plunder, prize, and spoils. Okay. All right. Spoils of war. All right. Let's see here. Spoils of war. Let me see here. What is an example of spoils of war? I don't really go into it, but usually spoils of war. If you, matter of fact, if you go to war, you found a woman, right? After you went forth to war and you found a woman, right? And then you took her as spoil, all right? She was yours, but it was a condition she had to go through, right? In order for her to become yours. Let me see. Bear me 1 second. Let me find it. Pare her nails. Let me see. Speak about pare her nails. Let me see. I'm almost finished. I'm going to get this though. All right. Deuteronomy 21 and 12. It says, Deuteronomy 21 and 10, it says domestic relations. And you read the NLT, it says a marriage to a captive woman. All right, verse 10 says, when thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, and the Lord thy power hath delivered them into thine hands, and thou hast taken them captive, and seest among the captives. All right, so the Lord delivered them into our hands, right? And then we taken them captive, right? Which is that slave or spoil of war. It says, and seest among the captives a beautiful woman. Because a woman can be what? Spoils of war. It says, and has a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife. Then thou shalt bring her home to thine house, and she shall shave her head, and pare her nails. All right. It says, and she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thine house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month. All right. So you let her grieve for a whole month, right? It says, and after that thou shalt go in unto her and be her husband, and she shall be thy wife. Meaning what? Go in there and pop her. Okay. That's how she become your wife, because wow, you deleted her her parents, or she may have had a husband that was deleted during the war. But now you find her fair or beautiful, and you want her to be your wife. And then you would go through shaving her head, paring her nails, grieve for a whole month. You go into her, meaning you pop her, have sex with her. Now she's your wife. See? Because why? She's a spoil of war. She's a captive of war that you took back with you. Okay? And when all hell breaks loose, you women out there, man, you can't stand against a man that's going to be, you know, or men, running around like a pack of wild wolves, pillaging and destroying homes. If you're a woman and you got kids in there, you can't defend off men. This is why it says in the book of Isaiah that a woman shall do what? Let's read it. Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. All right, the word or number 7 goes into completion. All right, the number 7 means completion. All right, it says, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. All right, why? Because hey, the hell that these women are going to catch is going to be a part of that reproach. Okay, what's the word reproach mean? It means correction. Let's see. Let's go to the word reproach. The Hebrew word there is charapah. All right, charapah, reproach, scorn, taunt. Okay, rebuke. The Lord is going to rebuke you women. Shame. Like I read in Micah 7:10, right? She that is my enemy, shame shall see, shame shall cover her. It's gonna cover you women like that in that day of trouble, man. Okay? Because why? You're proud, man. You're proud. All right, and you thinking that you can do, basically, survive on your own. And you weren't made to survive on your own, man. And you see the woman in this video, she's catching it. She's feeling the heat of trying to survive on her own. So you women should consider out there, especially you women that's with a man of the Lord and you think about leaving him. You better consider what's going on. You see the times you're coming into. Things are getting more and more what's the word I'm looking for? It's getting more and more intensified. So you better get it together, keep it in gear, man. Okay? Because it won't be long, okay? Excuse me. That's why the scriptures say in Isaiah 32 to rise up ye careless women that are at ease, man. All right? You women are at ease, man, and that ease or comfort is going to destroy you, man. Because when all hell break loose, it's over, man. All right, Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, you women that are at ease. I hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. All right, we'll warn you what's coming. Okay. Verse 10. Many days and years shall you be troubled. It says, ye careless women, for the benches shall fail, the gathering shall not come in. All right. You're going to lose those benefits you got. And what's going to mean in place of that? All right, that MOTB, all right, that RFID device, if you want those benefits back. And who's to say he's going to give it to you once he's put that device into you? All right, he can trick you and put you to death. All right, Esau is the devil, man. All right, the so-called white man is the devil, man. All right, it says, verse 11, it says, verse 10. It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the venture shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Verse 11, it says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine, which is what? It's going to all the things that women have access to now. All right, when all hell breaks loose, when society breaks down, it's going to go out the window. And then what you have, if you don't have a man, all right, you have chaos and destruction, all right, or death in your eyes. Because why? That's going to, approach very fast. All right. So, hey, get in the gear, you women out there. All right. Hey, the ones that call yourselves believing, cling to your husbands. All right. He's a man of the Lord. You better cling to him. Okay. because the man of the Lord is going to be protected in that day. All right. So with that, hey, all praise to Yahweh Bashem Shai. Again, Lord willing, this video was edifying. Till next time I say shalom.